Good morning, for real this time.
Good afternoon. Would it hurt you just to say good afternoon?
Is it afternoon?
3 o'clock.
It's 3 o'clock. I guess we'd better get this video in. Hey, hang on. That little clip at the top, you know, the little ASMR video, whatever, link up there. If you guys want to hear more of this, head on over to that channel. I'll have a link to that channel at the end as well. Click on the neon truck. But if you want to listen and relax, sleep, study to this babbling creek, here you go. We're just gonna get some sound in here. Anyway, put this camera up, we'll hammer down, get you some more video for this week. All right, like I said, we're just leaving off right where we stopped yesterday's video. Now we'll just head back home. It looks like it's drizzling a little bit. Careful not to get too much of this mud slung up into the cameras. Hopefully that video works out. I'm new to doing creeks, but I literally had the idea of putting the camera in the water at the end over it. I'm like, no, I should have done one camera underwater. So next time. So the third creek river, if it's a nice calm creek like this, if it's a raging river, I can't put it underwater, else it'll tumble down the river. Who knows where it'll be then. Goodbye camera. But if it's a nice calm babbling creek like this, we'll have to put one underwater. A little mucky here from the snow today morning. Yeah, definitely getting a light drizzle. Is that the right button for wipers? I guess so. I don't know how to drive my truck. The windshield wipers are on the opposite side as in the big rig.
I would joke and say it's my pickup, but you get offended.
Pretty much is. Because she drives it more than I do. I don't know if more, because when I drive, it's usually longer distances.
I would drive it more if fuel prices were lower.
Yeah, fuel prices are up there, that's for sure.
I remember when we were filling up today a little too late. I'm like, oh, I have that gift certificate for fuel we could have used.
Oh, okay. Yep, gotta use that.
We're going to just use it one day for myself to go on a trip somewhere.
They have stops on both sides. The yield sign for me was just a white triangle and pretty much worn out. There's an oversized load coming down the road that way. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's a crane. It's a crane. Never mind. I know what it is. It's a crane. Not sure why it's going back there. Maybe working on some millionaire's house or something.
It's hard to know.
Okay, so let's do the detour through Willowbrook to Twin Lakes and then back toward home. You guys have seen me take the route through OK Falls here many times. Oh, I bet I know where the crane's going. Must have some kind of electrical issue or something. They're lifting up a huge transformer or something. So I'm guessing you're stopping here, even though you're stopping at a very awkward spot. Okay, so you guys should all recognize this section of road going through OK Falls. Oh, just said Willowbrook. What if we take a different route? Let's just try to get home the shortest route possible. We've never done that.
Oh, okay.
Forget all that. We're not going to Twin Lakes. We're not going to Willowbrook. None of that.
Our last two videos were so random.
Yep. Why not make up stuff as we go? Okay, guys. I'm going to show you guys a road that I do not recommend any of you go on if you're not comfortable driving on very sketchy roads. Having said that, we've taken our motorcycle on this road. A low car would be in trouble, but any raised vehicle should have no problem on this road. Like any pickup or SUV should have no problem on this road, but don't take it unless you feel comfortable on sketchier. If you're scared of height, just don't come this way.
It's unpaved too.
It's unpaved. You may cut a tire.
Might be a little mucky today.
I didn't think of that. Might be a little mucky today. You guys have seen me take this road so many times. Over this bridge, a trestle bridge, climbing up Waterman's Hill. We were going to take Green Lake Road here to the left, but I've changed my mind. You think of that trestle pretty close to the ground until you're standing on top of the trestle, ready to jump in, and I'm like, whoa, that is a high diving board jump.
That's not for me. That's for you.
Yeah, I'm not a jumper. I'm not a diver. I'm not really into it, but I have jumped off that trestle.
Of course, a beautiful KVR that you can walk as well.
You can walk or bike it all the way from here to Penticton, well, and much further. Start singling right over here. As the no post barrier ends, we're going to make a turn. Signal early so that car behind us could move over a lane.
Old Kaleden Road.
Old Kaleden Road. You will see no trespassing signs. Those signs are for the property beside the road. Basically, you're not allowed to exit the road. You have to stay on the road. In BC, you'll see a lot of roads with no trespassing signs on the road. It does not mean you can't trespass on the road. It means you can't deviate from the road. Yeah, if we can't take big rig roads, why not take roads that will never bring a big rig on? Ever.
At least with the water, you can see where the potholes are.
No winter maintenance beyond this point. No maintenance, period, beyond this point. So right over here, you'll see some no trespassing signs up here. They basically mean do not leave the road. Don't pull over to shovel in sand or pick up rocks and stuff.
No hunting.
No hunting.
No, that's gonna be a problem. You gotta move my microphone.
You're making all sorts of clicking noises.
It keeps meaning the zipper of my hoodie and clicking. There. Water's pretty low there. I actually see the sandbar.
It's actually a chunk of rocks there, and it's actually often visible.
Fine. Gives you something to talk about, I guess.
Scrape. That's just the mud flap scraping on the deeper holes here. You can see the old rock barrier built here. Actually, I'm going to show that to you guys. Let's show you guys the barrier. There's some people jogging down there on the KVR trail, but there you can see the old rock barrier holding up the road. Might be overcast, but it's still beautiful out here. And a road like this does have no forgiveness, so if you don't feel comfortable driving on narrow little roads like this, like I said, I highly don't recommend anyone goes on this road. Definitely one of those your own risk. See the rock kind of overhanging the road. More barriers, old rock barriers built up along the side of the cliff face. There is a section that keeps eroding into or down the cliff, so hopefully that's not too tight for us to get by, but we'll see. And very few passing opportunities. Here's one.
For the most part, we're all going this direction, though, for the most part.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever gone the other direction down this road. I have seen a car coming the other direction, though. I think it was like a Subaru. And like I said, some sharp rocks over here where you could cut a tire. Passing opportunity. Also a party area in the summer. People have their little campfires going. And also every now and then you'll see a horse walking down here too, so you gotta take your time. Just in case there's somebody going for a horse ride. And some of those bumps are a little violent. So what is this, sagebrush, or what's the other one called?
Well, this is sagebrush and antelope brush.
So this is a mix of sagebrush and antelope brush. So the big one, that'd be the perfect example. So the big one on the left-hand side here is antelope brush. The green ones on the right-hand side, the bluish green ones on the right-hand side, are sagebrush. Right now, the antelope brush looks a lot of black. There's hardly any leaves on the... So the blacker ones, antelope, the greener ones, sage.
You still have to watch out for the prickly pear cactus.
Yes, there's cactuses all over here too.
And rattlesnakes. This KVR trail is known for rattlesnakes.
Rattlesnakes, yep. And don't be afraid of rattlesnakes, just be aware of them. They're more afraid of you than you are of them. Just look where you're putting your feet.
They give you enough warning.
As long as you're looking where you're putting your feet, you're fine. But if you're walking anywhere off trail, just look where you're putting your feet.
I want to break my record, but I've been here for like 15 years and I haven't seen one yet.
I've never seen one yet.
But, I mean...
We need to get out more and hike more.
We used to do a lot of hiking. I still haven't seen there. I think I saw a person on the trail up ahead.
A person walking?
I think so. I saw something move.
Could be an animal too.
It was...
It's starting to rain a little harder.
It's a lot of snow in the forecast, so this will change the snow. I
Yeah,
think.
as it gets a little colder, it's all going to turn into snow. Ah, there's your person, yep.
Not too crazy.
This is the first time the person realized we were there. Although we knew they were there a long time ago.
Dog's like, nah.
Good afternoon.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Here's usually the corner where it washes out. So we'll see. You can see the mud from the top has washed onto the road too, so we get quite the angle here. Well, looks like everything's filled in nicely, so maybe not the right corner. I always try rolling my window down and being polite to everybody walking on roads like this. Same with when you drive up on parts of KVR where you're allowed to drive slowly. If you know there's a person somewhere, slow right down and pass them in a very, very, very unreasonably slow speed, because that's how we prevent laws being written preventing us from driving on these roads.
Do you remember the person that still got mad that we were there legally?
Yes, we were legally traveling down a part of the KVR that one of the local neighbors did not think we could legally be on. She threatened to call 911. It's like, okay, yep, go ahead, call the police. We're going to keep doing what we're doing. That's right over the intersection down the road over there. That's where we're going to be exiting in about an hour from now. So feel free to have the police meet us there. And then we just ignored her and kept doing what we were doing. We were geocaching.
Yep.
And no police ever met us there.
I saw...
Sorry, Karen, I know you have like $1 billion home with your backyard facing this railroad. Just because almost nobody drives on it doesn't mean it's illegal to do so.
I saw the tunnel that they're trying to reopen is going to cost like double the price.
Because everything gets more expensive.
Well, they have to dig out the rock and support it, right? So it's like it's going to be a lot more work.
Hydra tunnel? Yeah.
Yeah. But they're getting close with that.
All right, that's almost the end of the rough stuff. Right over here, there's actually a trail that goes right down to the KVR. Built steps over the fence and everything. And then coming up ahead on the left-hand side is actually an old cemetery.
I just thought of something. On that side too, by that trail.
Some graveyards?
Some
Gravestones?
markers, yeah.
Yeah. Hadn't seen those before.
I think when the brush is filled in, you can't see it probably.
Exit to the graveyards on the left here.
We actually take a lot of roads when we go off-roading that have cattle guards.
Yeah.
It's very, very popular still over here.
That person walking their dog might be in this van. Park their van here and walk their dog. That could be very likely what happened there.
All these expensive houses for sale.
Yeah. You know what, it's not that, it's a fairly old house, but it's going to be expensive just because of the location.
Mm-hmm. The size of yard that you have.
Yeah. Okay, I wasn't expecting to do most of the roads we've driven in yesterday's video and today's video.
How creative are you going to get for tomorrow's video? Is making me...
Depends if I go to work or not. If I'm not going to work tomorrow, we'll drive up to Kelowna on a road you guys have seen many times. I think we'll just take the main road. Because if I'm not going to work tomorrow, let's go shopping in Kelowna.
I can do with the Costco trip.
Yeah, let's go to Costco. There's some things that we need from Costco, so. Which it won't be an interesting drive because we'll be driving a road you guys have seen many times, but we're doing it in a pickup instead of a big rig. But who knows, maybe I'll be at work tomorrow.
Like there is a road we can take that. I don't even know if it's open this time of year. This is in really bad condition, worse than that one.
Can't think of a road that way.
Take the Chute Lake.
Oh, on the other side of the lake. Got it. Chute Lake Road.
But that is...
Yeah, this time of year I might not...
Yeah, it's very sketchy.
Might not want to try it.
That, I've heard people talk about it when the highway's closed.
Some people are taking it.
Yeah, it's deteriorated quite a bit in condition. So yeah, this is the small little community of Kaleden.
Yeah, so normally you guys only see me driving by Kaleden up top by the Kaleden scale, and you guys see 2 seconds of fruit stands or winery stands and stuff. This time you actually get to see a lot more of the town of Kaleden. It really spreads out quite far.
It's definitely one of those, I don't want to live in Penticton, so you live here and commute forward type of town. So much here for shopping or anything, you go to town for it.
You live here, work and shop in Penticton, yep. Actually, before we go up out of Kaleden, let's show you the old hotel. We'll just do a drive-by of the old hotel that used to be on the railroad. Old railroad hotel.
While we're taking random roads, why not?
Yeah, just go down. It's just literally like a block away. Right here. It's kind of on our right-hand side. So it's a burnt-out hotel, and the only thing left standing is a concrete frame of the hotel.
There's a plaque on it that has a year. 1912.
1912. Historic Kaleden Hotel. And this would be the old railroad bed would be on the other side of the hotel, so let's do a U-turn at the park here. I was going to do a U-turn there, but a car came up behind us. can actually take this road up back where we just were. Looks like this is a one-way park nowadays.
He's going fishing.
Yep.
I want to go fishing with
Got
him.
his waders out and going out fishing.
Sign me up. I grew up fishing. I love fishing.
We should really buy some fishing reels and go out fishing, get our fishing license. I've never caught a fish in my life.
You attempted.
I've attempted once because when my father-in-law found out I had never gone fishing in my life, he goes, "We're going out fishing." So let's take. We'll not go back. If we stay on this road, this would be the main road, the main intersection onto Highway 97. I don't want to take the main intersection to Highway 97. Not this road. It's the one by the church. Let the jogger get by. We will make our turn. Oh, he's just going back down. Alright, we'll go to Highway 97 this route. They've been working on it, so I don't know if I can actually get all the way through or not. If not, we'll just do a detour, come back. But you can see why people would want to live here. It's just beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Runaway quail. I don't know if I've ever hit one. They're pretty quick.
They are.
Like, I often just don't slow down at all. Just pretend they're not there because they're just birds. But I don't know if I've ever hit one.
Fun fact, if I remember correctly, quail were introduced here to help with the insects in the vineyards and orchards.
Yep, they're actually an invasive species here.
Cars in a row, which isn't quite a lineup, but free side is a lineup.
It just means someone's going below the speed limit, that's all.
Yep.
As slow as the wiper goes.
If we look across the lake, we can see the road we were on for yesterday's video.
I think I need a turn here, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Just going straight once again will get us to Highway 97. I'm trying to take the longest route possible through Kaleden.
Kaleden does have like really nice gardens to go to as well.
Yes, we've gone through them once.
Yeah, that's before I realized I'm allergic to everything. Of course, Summerlin has really nice gardens as well.
Yeah, I got a feeling we'll be waking up to snow in town tomorrow again.
But whether or not it sticks around is a different story.
Yeah. And if I'm going to have to drive in it or not.
Yeah, I should look at the highways and see if they're getting quite a bit or not, just to be on the safe side. There's deer that were in the front yard there.
So guys, what most likely I'll do is I'll throw our one trucking video in tomorrow if I don't go to work. So if you guys watch an extra video that I've recorded previously, the tether on the camera turned the radio on. If tomorrow's video is an extra video that's been recorded earlier in the year, or last year, Thursday and Friday's videos will be driving in the pickup. If tomorrow is a actual up-to-date trucking video, well, obviously I got to work. That's the only downside to a vacation like this. You're always on limbo land, right? You don't know what's going to happen. Am I going to work? Am I staying at home? Can I make plans?
And also affects food. Like, I bought food
I think I'm going to turn here as well.
I bought food for the semi, not for you to be at home.
Yeah.
I ate my own food
Yeah.
that you don't like, and then it's buying extra food now that you like.
Kind of on the outskirts of Kaleden here, north end. Good luck doing the map for this.
I don't know, I was going to do the last one, and you could do this one.
Ah.
I already thought about this. Random roads. Mm-hmm.
Well, I can get the base filled out for you, and then you do the fine tuning. Excuse me.
Maybe. I mean, that is a compromise, but I don't know.
Because I'm going to have to edit 3 videos tonight.
Okay, well, in that case, I guess I'll compromise.
1 lane. This is new. This has always been gravel before. This was gravel all the way down here, so they've paved this.
We're still working up there. See that? How it slid down?
Yeah, and the big landslide that happened here. So they've been, they've been building, preventing Highway 97 wants to slide down the mountain here.
We knew that's what they were doing, but haven't seen it.
Down
Yeah.
here. I mean, it doesn't look like much right now, but it looks like they've done a lot of work to stabilize that slope.
Oh, heavier rain now.
Yeah, it's definitely starting to rain a bit harder. Definitely. All right, Highway 97. The car's kind of parked where I like to go wide, so I can see traffic. Turn my signal lights on, even though we're only allowed to go one way. All right, back on the highway. You guys have seen us drive many, many, many times.
It does sound nice.
The rain?
Mm-hmm.
I too enjoy that kind of raindrops hitting the windshield. Very peaceful sound. In fact, I'm half tempted to swap out the memory cards and then just drive in the rain. That would be a good ASMR video of just the rain hitting. Try to get the microphones right against the windshield and just capture that sound. I wonder if you taped the microphones right to the windshield so they were touching the windshield, they would pick up that clear, or would you get a bunch of static vibrations?
Probably the vibrations, sadly.
There we go. We've driven all the way around Skaha Lake. If you watched yesterday's video and today's video, looped all the way around the lake. I guess what we should do is end today's video where yesterday's video starts. If you haven't seen yesterday's video, literally go back and watch tomorrow's at the end of this video and it'll be a continuation.
Just a loop.
Yep, it'll be a loop. Full loop.
Actually, now that you've done Skaha, you have to do a full loop around Okanagan.
Oh boy, that would include Shoot Lake Road and all of that. That'd be a whole week's worth of videos there. Shoot Lake Road would take a long time to do. He's doing a load secure. Oh yeah, he's throwing some extra straps. Those fence posts must be moving on him. He doesn't like what he sees. See this as a red light. Come on, green light. I thought I had that timed out, but apparently it's longer red than I expected. Welcome to Penticton.
I guess we don't say that often.
No, not very often. Yeah. Big passenger jet just took off from the airport. I wonder if they fixed this bridge yet. Last week when we came around the corner, we saw someone had hit the barrier again.
Yeah, I heard somebody did that again.
Yeah, they've put up a temporary no post on there, and
They should leave it.
They should just leave those no posts all the way along there. Yep, I think so too. It'd make it safer for our pedestrians, and yeah, just leave those no posts up.
And it doesn't look too bad, so why not?
And just extend it the whole bridge like that.
Yep.
Quite a few parks along Skaha Lake here, so lots of places to park.
I haven't seen that.
Go on Skaha Beach.
Yeah, this is like the only green park we have.
Yeah, this is a very.
There's one in Okanagan too. That's lakeside.
Very rare green safe place that it's nice to hang out on the grass and have a picnic.
There's one on either side, north and south town, but yeah, not much.
Tennis courts. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Really, really appreciate it. We will see you guys tomorrow. Your guess is as good as mine as what vehicle we will be driving. For now, we are out of here. You guys rock.
Adios.